Okay, good evening again. Welcome back. Hopefully, everything's going well here. Looks like everything's going well. Have the stream information updated. Should be seeing Hogwarts Legacy, hearing the music, and we're going to take a look at this Hogwarts game. Now, I we're jumping right into the game because, like many games nowadays, I didn't find a instruction manual. It's possible that I have a digital copy of this game, so I wouldn't have a physical manual. I didn't see a PDF of it in the files anywhere, and I couldn't find one online. So I'm assuming that it just doesn't have one. That it's like many games, you go in, it's pretty standard how you adjust your controls and everything. So you don't need to explicitly call that out, and they just kind of assume that you'll play the game and kind of the game itself can kind of teach you what you need to know. So we don't really have a lot of information going into it. Um, I do know I played this game a little bit when I first got it for a couple hours, and then realized like, man, this would be really fun to play on stream. So I didn't. I stopped it and prevented myself from going back to it so that we could explore it together. I know it takes place uh, a few decades before the Harry Potter books. We'll see if, as we go through, we'll probably get a better idea of what the time period is. And so I will say I've read through the Harry Potter books a few times. I've seen the films a few times. I know a bit about Harry Potter lore, but I'm by no means an expert. So uh, this is always the case in these streams, but certainly with this one, if you see anything, notice any references or any any tidbits of lore, things that I'm missing, by all means, let me know. I'm sure there are many people out there who are much more up to date on their Harry Potter information than I am. So, with that, let's jump into the game and see. So, we are going to create a new character. Okay. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. We are accepted as a fifth-year student. Okay. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay, so right away, of course, Weasley should probably a recognizable name to anybody who's familiar with the Harry Potter series. So this is presumably some ancestor of Ron's and the Weasley family. Fig also sounds familiar. I'm trying to think. Wasn't Harry's squib neighbor named Mrs. Fig or something? So I get. On the one hand, if she's a squib, sorry, if she's Mrs. Fig, she's probably married into the Fig family and isn't a direct descendant. Although on the other hand, I believe we're told in the Harry Potter universe that a lot of the old wizarding families, they're kind of interconnected because there's so few. If people are trying to keep pure wizarding blood, there's so few pure wizarding families left that you have a lot of interconnectedness. But either way, it is interesting also because find out that Professor Weasley is the deputy headmistress. That is the job that Professor McGonagall had in the Harry Potter series, sort of the she's deputy, so helping out the headmaster, and one of her roles is send out the acceptance letters. So we have our unique circumstances. We're entering Hogwarts as a fifth-year student. Not entirely sure what happened. Like, did we slip through the cracks and we just didn't, they didn't find out we were a wizard until like we were a little bit older and like, oh man, we should have had him enrolled years ago. Let's get this sort. Or maybe we our family went out of the country for a while and didn't come back until just this year or something. I don't know. Let's see if that's explained to us. Start the game. All right, we have lots of different options here. Let's go with that one. Oh, I can get really detailed here. So faces, I'm not gonna do too much. If I can get rid of these freckles, one of these. Hair color. Oh, we can go really wild colors. Be a white-haired fifth-year student. Let's go with a nice part. Looks sensible. Okay, we'll add kind of a shorter part. There we go. Freckles. There we go. Oh, we can have a scar. Does that automatically make us a chosen one? I'm not even sure what would cause a scar to look like that. It almost looks like we have another ear growing out of our cheek. Yeah, let's go with the scar like that. Well, we probably just got that from like falling down the stairs or something when we were 2, but we'll tell everyone it's because we were attacked by a dark wizard or a werewolf or something and survived. So. On the one hand, I do find it, it's always kind of fun playing with all the options for, character creation and generating everything. On the other hand, when it gets to eyebrow shape, like, I'm sorry, like I can see a difference between these eyebrows if I put them right next to each other. I can't imagine actually noticing, as I'm playing the game, like getting halfway through and being like, oh man, I totally wish I had chosen, these eyebrows instead of these eyebrows. You can have more of a kind of sloping in. It looks a lot angrier on the dummy than it does on our face. Oh, these seem kind of neutral. Okay, I have 2 options of voices.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I guess that sounds more feminine.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Okay. So
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogs. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Okay. Let's go
It
with
was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
slightly lower than normal, I guess. Difficulty. I mean, we're going to be focused on the gameplay, but let's make it at least a little bit of a challenge. We'll stick with normal unless we find things really, really too difficult. Okay. Let's see. Can we do? Oh, we can't put in numbers. There we go. And we are a wizard, not a witch. So let us start our journey. And as far as my camera goes, I'm not sure how the screen's laid out. I'll move it if it seems like it's in the way.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me. Tell me.
Hello.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all,
And
sir.
if I do?
After you.
Oh.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Well, that's going to be rather conspicuous. So we're at some point in England's history when there were a bunch of logos flying around in the sky, which I guess, having seen the Harry Potter movies, doesn't really narrow it down too much.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Oh, that's what I was
A
wondering.
new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Are our eyes working okay? Oh, there it is. Oh,
Merlin's beard. How did
Wait! We do.
oh. Well, goodbye, George, I guess. Okay, presumably George actually died if we can suddenly see Thestrals.
The key! Give me your hand!
Did he just do wandless magic? That's pretty advanced. Like even for a fully fledged wizard.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh, okay. Press. Just drink it and heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Okay, so he didn't bring us here, the key brought us here.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull up options real quick, see if... let's lower the sound effect and music a little bit so that I can try to up our audio a little bit without hopefully making the music too loud. So, okay. No, I don't want to mute all. Oh. Well.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do.
That wasn't what I was
This
going to
has
say,
not
sir.
been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like the path's faded at all. It looks like it's quite an
Mind your
obvious path.
step.
Okay, can't seem to like interact with these jugs. The game will not let us walk off the edge, so that's good. There's some barriers to make sure we don't just die of stupidity. At least not that kind of stupidity.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
So, I can't help but notice, you say two people...
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
You say two people have already died in pursuit of this, and your immediate instinct is like, hey, let's go see what's up. Okay. Maybe we're that's a rather courageous move. Probably not exactly Ravenclaws, if that's our approach, but...
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Yeah, I mean, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but it's pretty obvious, this path. It's not exactly it doesn't exactly take like a skilled ranger to find it.
Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
That's a good point.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay, so we can perform a basic cast. Okay. So I guess magic without words is just kind of generic blast of energy. Okay.
Excellent!
Okay, so let's just look at whatever we want to target and we can attack them. Fortunately, whoever put that barrier here decided to make it so it can be easily beaten by a wizard with minimal training.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Don't worry, I will take care of all
Your
the
wand work's
bases.
improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, careful, that one almost got you. Oh, look out, sir.
Ah, up there.
Oh, there's more of these. I don't want any of these vases attacking us from behind. Ooh, there's a chest here. Sir, are we splitting any cash we get, or is it kind of just finders keepers?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Okay. Yep, sure looks that way.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
Oh. Well, that's kind of a nice use of that spell. A bit more impressive than just or fixing Harry's glasses. So, like, will it stay like this,
Almost there.
or is it gonna collapse again, like as soon as we're past? Oh, there's a lion sitting here. Is there a lion over here? Yeah, lions on both sides. Not seeing any other like iconography at the moment. There we go. Well, there's one. I think we're clear. Oh, there we go.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Well, like castle ruins on a spar of rock in the middle of the ocean? Sorry about that. Suddenly got control of my... Suddenly let me move my mouse out. So, minimap shows our surroundings with us in the middle. Our current objective is the yellow. Press and hold V to toggle quest objective details. I guess I can see details. Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the portkey was meant to lead us to. Okay. Oh, so we have a statue here. A guy holding an orb and a book. Can I see anything on the book? There's something on the cover. It looks like just a diamond design. I'm not sure if there's any more, and unfortunately can't really like zoom in on it, I don't think.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
The statue's home? Presumably you mean it's like a statue of the person who lived here. If you're gonna have a remote castle in the middle of nowhere, for your own private use, having a statue of yourself seems a little odd. Oh, there's runes around the base. Okay. I can't read runes, so I don't know if those actually say anything, or if those are just like runes in alphabetical order, or if they're complete gibberish. Although, kind of looks like, doesn't it look like the hem of his robe is pointing on here? Like, I wonder if that can rotate somehow. Oh. Ooh, maybe if I... Okay, no. The statue's not getting affected by that. Have some lampstands. Oh, they have like a mural or something? Looks like... Okay, over there we have a guy looking through a telescope. Some stars and a moon. And such. And then over here we have... Okay, a guy looking at some cards with runes on them. He's got his hand on an orb with, looks like something inside of it, so I'm guessing it's something translucent, transparent. Open window. If you're seeing the guy at a desk and looking through a telescope, I'm actually thinking of Galileo. but to my knowledge, Galileo was um, never had a secret castle in the Scottish Highlands. Although being a wizard would be rather in keeping with him, I guess.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Hmm. Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Oh, a seer would make sense if, like, studying the stars for, like, astrological reasons, I guess. And then I guess these cards would be, like, tarot cards or something. And then maybe a crystal ball. Okay, not sure what the bird out the window has to do with things. But, alright. So, presumably we're meant to get around to that. Why is there a little alcove here? And is it just me, or does the top of that alcove look like it's rotated wrong? Like the part in the back looks like a capstone that would normally be at the top, not in the back. We have a sun up above. Okay. Is this also a sun? Yes. Then is that another lion up there? I think those are lions, like the one we saw before. Let me just... It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but let's see if it looks like the same. Okay, yeah, here you can see the mane a bit better. Okay, from back here we can see the mane. So, I wonder, was this guy a Gryffindor wizard then? He likes lions that much? Little disappointing none of these pots have rubies in them.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Well, before we look over there, let's see. We have a thing in the floor. In the middle of the other room, there was like a big, like chrysanthemum-looking thing. Here, there's a like diamond-looking thing. Much simpler, more angular, heavier look to it. We still have...
What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh. Yeah, are you hearing a whispering and everything like I am?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Okay. So apparently, like, we could see the glow on the portkey container and the others couldn't. Now we're seeing this glow. And he can't see the room behind it.
Merlin's name?
What?
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, it's in the room that we were looking at. We have some sunburst designs on the floor. Very fancy chandeliers. Some like I'm not even sure if those would be stalagmites or stalactites. They're just like drippings on the wall. And the ones up there are stalactites, but the ones on the wall I don't think are either. They're just beautifully polished pillars here. So, okay, let's see. We need to... Wait, before we wake the goblin, let's see what's over here. Okay, a little cart with some ingots in it. I wonder what those are, because it's not gold. It doesn't look like silver. Is it iron? Seems odd to just have iron ingots sitting over here. You also have iron ingots or whatever? Yeah. Okay, well, let's... I thought that was a waste paper basket, but it looks like that's like a scroll basket or something. Got a little pile of coins. Alright, sir. Would you wake up? Can you tell us where we are?
Hello?
Have a little bell or something we can tap?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
It's like a private entrance to Gringotts.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
And if we do wish to lose them? Never mind.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
It seems a little odd that the oldest vaults would be deepest. You would think the oldest vaults would be closer to the surface, and then they would have gotten deeper.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
What's with your armband there?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Hey, I noticed that too.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Wonder what happens to money at Gringotts if it's left in a vault and
Here we are.
you don't have an heir or something, like the owner dies without leaving an heir. Guys.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. until today.
Ah, here's a 6-pointed star. What's this? Oh, I want to see in the middle. Looked like there was something else etched on the...
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Is it customary to tip, or are we good to go? Oh, good, I can see this. Okay, so it's 6-pointed star with another 6-pointed star that's offset, and then another 6-pointed star inside that that's offset. But it's not like it's just smaller versions, because like this has these leaf rays on it. The one there has more like swirlies in it, and then the one in the very middle just seems like it has just the 6 points and then circles in between. Oh, there's Vault 12. Okay, so at least the outer star looks kind of like the star around the door here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Huh.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Yeah?
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, steady your wand and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Okay. Okay, and then once we learn it, we can just press R to cast it.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Okay, let me see what's... Take a good look here. While searching through a ruined castle in the Scottish Highlands, happened upon a strange glowing doorway made of crystallized stone. Suddenly, Professor Fig and I found ourselves in an ornate vestibule. We remain unsure of what we will find. Fortunately, these candles have not gone out. I'm assuming they were actually probably like magically lit as soon as we entered or something. Okay, so 22, 24... I guess 28 probably. That says 22. That says 20. What is with the numbering on these shelves? No, 17. Okay, so... No, 24, 17, 24. So I'm guessing these shelves are not meant to be numbered as far as for like an organization system. Or else the wizard who set this up was not very good with numbers, which we do know that Hogwarts doesn't have like normal math classes, so that can't completely rule out that possibility.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Okay. Okay, no, that's my bad.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
We're just like in a room of endless columns, it seems. There's not even designs on the floor.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
I want to see if I can. Just want to see if I have a quick save option. Okay, different. Okay, there's mini games, menus. Or does it automatically save and we don't need to quick save? Maybe that's... Okay, so I think... don't see a quick save, so I'm gonna guess that there's just a... Well, here's a... Manual saving is currently unavailable. Autosaves may still be performed during this time. Okay. Oh, maybe we need to like get through this section before we can manually save it. But it'll still autosave for us. What's this blobby stuff coming out? Professor, are you seeing this? Whoa.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Okay, well, I saw a shimmer above it. What happens if we do Revelio?
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. Acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell slot. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Tap 1 to cast or extinguish
Lumos.
Well done.
Oh,
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
okay. So let's see what happens if we get these lined up. Oh.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Protego incoming attacks.
Exposo! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Deposo! Descendo! Levioso!
you need me to stay? It was like one step away from you.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
How am I supposed to stay close if you're not going to be where I can stay close?
Go?
Oh.
What's happening?
There's flashes of light going this
Wisps of
way.
magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Okay, probably go around the pillar, not through it. Well, it's fortunate. Well, I was gonna say it's fortunate that I can see these wisps, or would be really lost in here. But then again, if I couldn't interact with the magic, we wouldn't be here in the first place. So.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Okay, I'm leaving like really glowy footprints. Okay, we have one of these.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Oh, there's two of them. I
need to align these statues with their reflections.
Oh, do all of them will move regardless of how far away I am, so if I move along this line, they should all... This one should stay lined up. And then... Okay, and then, yep, here's where they all meet.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Well, we don't know that. These could be friendly statues. These are not friendly statues. Okay. They can't cast Protego in the middle of casting another spell, so... Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. It looked like I was also stunning them by just casting the spell. Like, if I cast the spell a bunch of times, then like... Okay, but I need to hold Q to... Oh, didn't stupefy the one I Protegoed against. Okay, so I can Protego against anyone. Oh. Ow. But it'll stupefy whichever one I'm pointing at, regardless of which one triggered it. Oh. Okay, a little too early there. Okay.
Lumos.
Okay, we have the glowing footprint. I wonder how this looks without Lumos. Okay, I'll just have our... We can go faster and overshoot the glowing wisps, but okay, what is this? Hey, this kind of looks like the key and the symbol and everything. So there's that. Can I... Okay, now the wisp want me to go here, and I can't do anything with that, so... Whoa! Huh. Oh, this is that red glowy stuff. I don't like the way my screen's all red glowy.
Lumos.
I suppose I can just walk away? No. If we look around to the other side. Okay. Okay, we have some foggy floor. Ooh, what's this? Okay, well, Professor's not here to split the gold with, so I guess that's all mine. Okay, we have some, like, water splashing? Oh, okay, it's falling down from there. Okay, more water splashing. Any more chests? Okay. So we kind of have this twisty bit. Wait a second.
Hello? Are you there?
Just a second,
Professor
Professor.
Fig.
I'm looking at something.
Godless heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Okay, initially, I was wondering if these things were symmetrical top to bottom because it kind of looked like the thing the port key was in, just in 2D, but it doesn't. Nah, it's definitely like it's this twisty bit and triangle at the bottom, and at the top it goes to more of like a pointed archway. Okay.
Revelio.
So we got this thing in the middle. Ooh, I like this flooring. Looks really nice. Hey, this is a six-pointed star. Shadows here. I mean, there's like a... I can't even see the roof. Oh, we can. Aha, so there's light coming down from there. That's what's leaving these interesting shadows on the floor. I'm assuming they're not supposed to be flickering like that. My game graphic settings might be a little too high. Oh, we have a little thing.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Oh, are we gonna...
I wonder...
Is this a bottle of memories? No, we just wasted whatever was in the bottle.
Follow my lead.
Hey, it's the guy from the statue. And his...
All is in place.
The portkey is
Charles
well hidden.
Brookwood.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow.
Merciful Rackham.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Made some pillars, some glowy lights, waterfalls. That was the memory we were supposed to
That's
see?
what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I don't think he chose his words that
I
wisely.
have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Try holding Q when he attacks you, Professor. Hello. Is it the blue magic versus the red magic? Huh.
Are you
Well.
all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, this must have taken us to the Forbidden Forest. Okay, so whenever this is, Hogwarts already has its train. Okay, the W is also the shape of the key. Okay. Assuming it's loading. Going through the Hogwarts animals there. The corner.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Oh, good.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
So, you could just make wizarding robes. I don't need to actually buy my own.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Oh, okay.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
This is when Phineas
Fig,
Nigellus was
nice of you to join
headmaster.
us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Couldn't have done this in a little bit more privacy,
Welcome.
especially with,
You're just in time. Have a seat.
especially considering I'm like 4 years older than all the rest being sorted. I like the stained glass window.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Okay. I can't wait to start classes, or I can't wait to explore. Yeah, I think we really want to explore. The classes at Magic School should be fun, but I mean, they don't have math class, so exploring will probably be even more fun.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
You got that from one question? Okay. Sorting Hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Hufflepuff house, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Maybe that's what it is, because we took a long time and didn't rush through. What is it? I guess this is supposed to be like stitching, like it's a patch? It's kind of nice. Yeah, sure, I'll accept Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
So many people excited that I'm not in their house.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh, I guess that means we're dismissed.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Okay.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you
Why am I starting as a fifth year?
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Okay. Oh.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at
This
Hogwarts.
looks like a hobbit hole.
Sleep well.
I mean, I know it's probably supposed to be more like a wine cask or something, but round door leading to a nice, homely sitting room.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright, I just realized I'm kind of covering some of my icons there. Let me see if I can adjust it real quick. Maybe go underneath the... Let's zip over here, closer to the mini-map. See if that'll... Go ahead and save our progress. Okay. Overlapping the mini-map a little bit. Hopefully, I think that should be okay. Looks like somebody had some chocolate frogs and some jelly beans. Oh, cool. Can just have the apples, I guess. Just have someone else's tea that they left out. Can't drink that tea though. What are these? Like giant flowers on sticks or something made of copper. Oh, a bunch of donuts and sweet rolls. I wonder if the other common rooms have as much food as we seem to, or if it's just a Hufflepuff thing. Oh, I thought that was a mirror, but no, it's somebody playing Quidditch. Picture moving around. Oh, these look like bed warmers. Okay, yes. I put like coals in there or heat them up somehow, and then put them in the bed to warm it up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Although it seems odd. I was gonna say like, oh, this is before electric blankets were invented, but of course wizards wouldn't be using electric blankets either. You'd think they would have a magical solution for that. Oh, see, this looks all nice and kind of hobbitish as well. This sort of hallway, the round doors. Another apple. Oh, can I talk to these guys? Hey. Okay, sorry, did not mean to cast a spell right through you. I'm just trying to talk to you. Are these just all... I guess all these have... Oh, that's right. I'm guessing these must be like different rooms for the different years. Like this is the 5th year. Is that like 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st? That would be 6th and 7th year. Was that a 3-headed dog? Okay. So this is what, 3rd years? Man, somebody went all out on the murals here. I wonder if the students decorate the rooms themselves, or if it's... I mean, I know like personal effects and stuff hanging up would be up to the students, but I'm curious who does the...
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Sigmund Budge himself. What?
Cake or something?
She says they're ones he didn't put in the book of potions. Like the powerful spells for complexion.
This would be for 2nd years. Okay. Huh. 2nd years just don't get nice big murals. They just get like a very... They don't even get like plaster on the walls, just stone wall or brick wall behind the bed. They have to cover with some tapestries and posters. What's this? House chest. Okay, can't do whatever interaction that is yet. So this must be the first... Oh, like wine's a little bit different. Throw the first years off by winding the other way. We can unlock the chests if we... Probably once we get the Alohomora spell.
Do you happen to have any Valerian Sprig? I really wanted to have some.
It seems a lot of people talking about potions. Not very loud for a, was it gramophone? Oh, here, on here, okay, 3rd years.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelligro.
1st year, okay, so...
Nimfrid of Stinchcombe, his name was.
Okay, so 7th year. Which one was 7th year? Is this the one that had the... Oh, you just have kind of bare brick walls as well. Door seems to swing both ways though. Okay, what are 1st year's rooms like? Much the same as everyone else's. Okay. Would have thought maybe like you'd acquire more stuff you want to hang up or have different tastes as you get older, but...
I had something to boast about. A
Oh, yeah, that is.
When I fell off my
What's
broom and
this?
broke 6 bones, they said they'd never.
What's this? Ignatia Wildsmith. I can't seem to do anything with that. So. So I'm guessing. Is it like boys downstairs and girls upstairs? Is that how it is? 'Cause it seemed like everybody sitting in the rooms was boys. Oh, magic watering pot. Okay.
Can't imagine starting use on this late.
A globe that doesn't. It just has a bunch of pictures. Oh! No, these aren't just a bunch of pictures. I think these are constellations. This is a star globe, I think. See, there's stars in the Pegasus there. Yeah. Okay. Can't make out what all the constellations are, but I'm guessing that's what that is. Okay.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introduce myself to people. So I wonder if this is like in the books. It said in the Gryffindor common room, the stairs up to the girls' dorms were like enchanted, so boys couldn't go up. And it's the same here. Okay. So that's interesting. In the Gryffindor Tower, it was like 2 sets of stairs, one to the boys' dorms, one to the girls' dorms. Here it's just, I guess, boys on the first floor, girls on the second floor. Although it seems like the dorms are all here. It seems like there's a bit of second floor up here. It's also girls only, I guess.
Such a beautiful owl.
We've got lots of plants in here. And for being downstairs, we seem to have some nice big windows up there. Oh. Oh, you're probably the Fat Friar.
Such a beautiful owl.
Yes, I will talk to you in a moment. Okay, can't talk to the Fat Friar. We'll have one of these cakes, though. So, okay, what's this about an owl?
Oh, hello.
Nora
She's
Everly?
awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't really my choice. It just kind of arrived when I did, and let's see, I'm not worried, or I do have a lot to catch up on. That is true. You guys learn at least, what, 1 new spell every year, so I've got like 4 spells I need to learn before I'm up to speed with everyone else.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Yeah, no, don't bother asking me my name. Nice to meet you. And leave, or... You think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Huh. Well, nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Alright. Who's this?
What's this?
This is... Oh, it's not you, it's her. Adelaide.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Only pretty nearly gobbled up. Yes, I was, or I'd rather not talk about it. Sure, yeah.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Alright. Nice meeting you. Is your uncle alright? Seems a little personal for someone I'm just meeting and just happen to overhear. But it is a dialogue option that might give us some more information, so let's go ahead and ask that.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, well, nice meeting you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
What do we have? Oh, we have, like, badgers playing and rolling over the fire. Could you sigh a little more quietly, please? I'm trying to enjoy the fireplace here. Is that Helga Hufflepuff? Probably. With a very nice cup. I wonder if there's any importance to that cup. Some bread and Bask can't eat the bread. Probably 'cause it's just not a giant cupcake.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Why am I only talking to these 3 specific students and no one else?
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame, I think magical beasts are incredible. I tend to agree with your mother. Some magical beasts are pretty alright. Don't much care for dragons that chew off the one end of the coach that I'm currently riding in, but, you know, a lot of them are alright.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Okay. Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Well, good luck.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Yeah, I'm right here, you know. You could just speak to me. Okay, wow, whoever laid this floor did not do a very good job leveling it. Oh,
Good
Professor?
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here
A
you
book! Thank you! Whoa.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, so it starts to open when we get near it. We don't have to do the tap thing every time.
This way.
I'm looking around a little bit. They have a Hufflepuff brazier. I'm assuming it's Hufflepuff and H for Hufflepuff and not H for Hogwarts because it's 4 badgers around the corners and not like one of each of the mascot animals.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Is that Peeves ran past there? Oh.
Do keep up.
Sorry, I was just picking up some extra money. Somebody left in a chest there and nobody else grabbed yet.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Oh, okay, so there was like a page here, so let's see what Revelio.
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book. Guide pages. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Just unlocked a field guide challenge. Progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay, field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. So that book right here is the cookbook that it was telling us about. Okay. This is your wizarding level experience. Earned from challenges XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Okay, so this book is going to like keep track of achievements and give me quests and stuff. This is awesome. I want one of these books. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Okay, let's look at field guide pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. So collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts to get Hogwarts Regalia Spectacle. So not only is this helping me like keep up with my schoolwork and leading me to like interesting historic sites and stuff and artifacts in Hogwarts, but I can even get new glasses from doing this. Yeah, I imagine everybody would want one of these if they could get one. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. Oh, this whole stairwell's like a tree branch growing. Like the inner support is the tree branch going around. That's kind of cool.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. You've discovered a flue flame. Fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Now, why in the world did they ever remove this feature from Hogwarts? This sounds incredible. Okay, so let's open our map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Okay, and then the right half is probably where all the classrooms and everything are. So, okay, so we want to go to the Great Hall, famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. Okay, in this view you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Okay, so we can go to the Central Hall. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I wonder if we're going to get any sort of...
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I wonder if we're going to get any sort of explanation in-game as to why these flue flames don't seem to exist by the time the Harry Potter series. Did I see something flashing?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
It's a unicorn. It's like a unicorn fighting a werewolf.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh yeah, all my luggage was probably on that coach the dragons destroyed. Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, what exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. And what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
If you had any friends, that is. Okay, well, thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Oh, good. I
Judging
was
by
worried
your
that we
adept
might not
use of
have extra
Revelio
homework.
earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact, or I'm afraid there isn't. Yeah, there's a lot more than that.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, cool. Got a piece of paper flying around there, or a book or something. So I wanted to see this statue. So we got, looks like, we have mermaids, of course, jumping around. Looks like goblins holding up the stone in the middle, and then, yeah, I'm gonna say that's a werewolf fighting the unicorn on top. Oh, wait a second. What was that?
Revelio.
Aha! Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's. Okay, so not mermaids, they're sirens. Is there a difference between sirens and mermaids? Oh, I guess this means I can collect my new glasses, because I've got... collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts, so I can collect spectacles. If I collect 8 more, then I get some gloves. Awesome. Okay, so how do I equip and unequip stuff? Is this inventory? Okay, not inventory. Gear? Okay, here we go. So we can change our outfit, cloaks and robes, neckwear, handwear, facewear, headwear. Okay, do I have any hats? Okay, we have a dark flat cap by default. Okay, we can do that. Facewear. Not sure I like those glasses. I don't really need glasses. So. Oh, is that gold rimmed? I thought that was like carved wood or something. I guess maybe it's gilded. Oh, we do have some black leather gloves. Have a large beige scarf. Where did we even get that if all of our stuff was destroyed? Traditional school robes. Okay, and prefect vest uniform. Let's say I can put the hood up. What does it say? Change appearance. Appearance menu allows you to assign a different visual to pieces of gear you own. Your selection includes basic appearances automatically collected from gear you discover, as well as unique appearances found in your collections. Okay, so we can have like a rugged overcoat, Charms Professor robe, Merlin's cloak, and draw even more attention to ourselves. Dark arts. Oh. That would certainly be an interesting look running around the school in. House Fanatic school robe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna walk around with a giant badger, show everybody we're in Hufflepuff. Common Victorian guard. Okay, so this is Victorian era. Is that what we're saying? Stylish school vest. Can't really see it underneath our robes. Let's just go with the prefect vest, I guess. Even though we're not really a prefect. Yeah. Dark arts ensemble. Can I change my flat cap? Can have an urchin hat. Dark arts hat. Dark arts garrison hat. Charms professor hat. Let's just go with the nice flat cap. And dark arts gloves or charms professor gloves. Let's go with regular black leather gloves. So, okay, now we look a bit more stylish. This seems like a pretty good spot to pause the game. Okay, so we can access everything through here, including our settings. So, I guess we will pause here, and I think we should be on for Zelda on Monday and playing more of this on next Friday. So, with that, yeah, next time we'll attend class and explore more of the school. So, thank you for coming. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.